Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. and all my friends. My name is Nurul Najiha binti Abdul Latif and my matrix number is BB22110C74. This is my individual assignment for BC30603. So in this video, I will show how to create 3 charts using Microsoft Excel. These charts are Gantt charts, Pareto charts, and control charts. Each chart has its function to help us plan, analyze, and monitor a project or a process. I will explain step by step using simple example for each chart. Let's begin with the first chart, the Gantt chart. Now, I will show you guys how to create a Gantt chart using Microsoft Excel. Step 1. Prepare the data. First, I have already prepared the full data, including the task name, start date, end date, and duration. Step 2. Insert chart with start date only. Now, I select only the start date column. I go to the Insert tab, select bar chart, and choose Stack Bar. Step 3. Add duration into the chart. After the chart appears, I click on the chart. I right-click and select the data. I click Add and add a new series for duration. I select duration column for the values. Now, the chart includes both start date and duration. Step 4. Format the Gantt chart. Next, I click on the start date bars. I set the field to no field to hide the start date part of the bars. Now, only the duration bar are visible. Step 5. Adjust axis categories. I right-click on the vertical axis and select Format Axis. I take categories in reverse order so that the text appears correctly from top to bottom. Step 6. Set minimum and maximum date bounds. Next, I adjust the horizontal axis to match the project timeline. I find the earliest start date and latest end date from my data. I copy those dates into empty cells. I change the cell format from dates to general to see the number value. I use those numbers to set the minimum bound and maximum bound in the axis option. This step ensures that my Gantt chart fits perfectly within the project start and end dates. Step 7. Resize chart and add grid line. And lastly, I resize the chart to make it bigger and clearer. Then I add grid lines to the chart to make the timeline easier to read. And that's it. We have successfully created a full Gantt chart in Excel. So, then we proceed with next chart, which is the Pareto chart. So now I will show how to create a Pareto chart using Microsoft Excel. Step 1. Insert problem and frequency data. First, I prepare the basic data. In column A, I type problem, and in column B, I type frequency. I list all types of problems and enter how many times each occurred. Step 2. Calculate cumulative frequency. Next, I calculate the cumulative frequency. In column C, I type cumulative frequency, but I just type cumulative only. So in the first cell under cumulative frequency, I type
equals C2.
In the second row, I type
equals C3 plus E2.
I track the formula down for all rows. Step 3. Calculate cumulative percentage. Now, I calculate the cumulative percentage. In column D, I type cumulative percentage. In the first cell, I type
equals D2 sum C2, C6.
I press enter and drag the formula down. I change the format to percentage using the percent button. Step 4. Insert cluster column chart. Now that our data is ready, I highlight only the problem and frequency columns. Then I go to the Insert tab and select Cluster Column Chart. A bar chart showing the frequency for each problem appears. I resize the chart to make it larger and clearer. Step 5. Add cumulative percentage line to the chart. Now, I will add the cumulative percentage into the chart. I right-click on the chart, select data, I click Add, and in the series name, I select cumulative percentage. For series values, I select the cumulative percentage column. I click OK. Step 6. Change cumulative percentage to line and secondary axis. I change the cumulative percentage series to a line chart. I click Change Chart Type in the Chart Design tab. I set frequency as cluster column. I set cumulative percentage as line. I also check secondary axis for cumulative percentage. Then I click OK. Step 7. Format the chart. I click on the chart title and rename it to Pareto chart. I format the cumulative percentage line, change the color, make it thicker if necessary. I format the secondary axis, adjust the maximum value if needed to make the line match properly. Step 8. Add data labels. I click on the bars, I add data labels and set them to appear outside and I adjust the font size and number format to make them neat. And that's it. We have successfully created a complete Pareto chart manually in Microsoft Excel. So lastly, we go to the control chart. And lastly, I will show how to create a control chart using a Microsoft Excel. Step 1. Insert basic data. First, We prepare our data. In column A, I type dates, and in column B, I typed errors. Now, I enter the dates from 1st April until 10th April, and the number of errors of each day. Step 2. Calculate total mean and standard deviation. After entering all the dates and error, now we calculate the overall mean and standard deviation before filling the columns. First, I click in an empty cell and type
Equals average B2, B11.
Let's calculate the total mean for all the errors. I press enter, and now I can see the average value. Next, I click another empty cell and type
Equals STDF, SB2,
This
B11.
calculates the standard deviation. I press enter, and now I have the total standard deviation value. Step 3. Fill the mean column. We can fill the mean column in the first cell under mean. So I type, and after typing, I press F4 to lock the range. Then I drag the formula down to fill the mean column for all rows. Step 4. Fill the UCL column. We fill the UCL column. In the first cell under UCL, I type, and after typing, I press F4 to lock the range. Then I drag the formula down for all rows. Step 5. Fill the LCL column. Now we fill the LCL column. In column E, I type LCL. In the first cell under LCL, I type, and after typing, I press F4 to lock the range. And again, I drag down to complete all the rows. Step 6. Insert the line chart. Now that our data is fully complete, we can create the control chart. I highlight only the errors, mean, UCL, and LCL columns. I do not select the date column. Then I go to the Insert tab, choose Insert Line or Array Chart, and select Line with Markers. The chart will now show the 4 lines: error, mean, UCL, and LCLs against sample numbers. Because we did not select the data columns, Excel automatically uses 1, 2, 3, 4 for the x-axis. I also add a chart title and rename it to Control Charts. And that's it, we have successfully created a full control chart in Excel. That's all from me. Thank you.